Yeah, it's Back to the Future this morning. You know who never gets old? This guy right here.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the collectibles you should and shouldn't avoid going into 2026.
Investors suspect that this could be due to cooling demand, with Pop Mart's share price down around 25%.
Number 5, Crybaby, Explode. At this point, almost everyone knows what a Labubu is. They're created by Pop Mart, who also made their spin-off Crybaby toys. With Labubus' peak behind them, Crybaby toys are hoping to replace them.
King Crop baby with a tear in my eye.
They were in high demand during 2025, but towards the end of the year, interest increased. Like Labubus, they're also not conventionally adorable. As the name suggests, they're all constantly crying.
Oh, they're all right, Captain. They're just happy.
Quite a few rare ones can fetch a high price, and they're likely to appreciate. They also have an interesting backstory behind them. A Thai artist, Nisa Maud Srikandy, created them while mourning her dog, and they serve as a symbol that it's totally okay to cry.
I never wipe my tears away. I'm not ashamed of them. I wear them proudly. Like small, wet, salty badges of emotional truth.
Number 5, Stanley Cups and Collectible Water Bottles. Decline. The Stanley Company was founded in 1915, 2 years after William Stanley Jr. invented a steel-insulated water bottle. Over a century later, they exploded in popularity, with Stanley's bottles becoming viral sensations.
Is there a void in your life? Fill it with cup. Big dumb cup.
Have women killed for this cup? Almost, and a bunch.
They became more than simply water bottles. They were a fashion accessory. Eventually, this led to their downfall, with people spending at least $45 on a cup.
They are part of a much larger ecosystem around which we market and brand and sell health as a luxury lifestyle that you buy your way into.
People have become increasingly critical of them, and since 2024, demand for the cups has plummeted. The company has tried to fix this. For example, it collaborated with Post Malone in 2025. None of their efforts proved successful so far, though.
Thankfully, I was thirsty enough to drink from Meg's untrendy container.
It's really good.
Because that's when it hit me.
What is this? Water?
It's not the cup, it's what's inside that counts.
Number 4, Jellycat Toys, Explode. This plushie producer was launched in 1999 and has since earned major praise for its products. Their toys are highly sought after, often fetching a steep price.
They've doubled in value.
Oh, my goodness.
What kind of figures are we talking?
Not just doubled, some of them have tripled, some of them have gone up 10 times. So, for example, even the new one in Harrods, the tea set, which is going for about £100.
In recent years, their demand has soared due to online trends. Additionally, they don't mass-produce toys. They release limited, small batches of each design, making certain plushies a nightmare to find.
The furthest I've travelled to pick up a Jellycat was probably the centre of London, but all over the UK really, and there's so many different places I'm yet to go.
In June 2025, they decided to reduce their supply to independent shops in the UK. This was part of an effort to elevate their brand, making their toys more exclusive. So they've been fashionable for a while now, but their peak is likely ahead of them.
It is you, our customers, who make us what we are. So we're very appreciative of your trust and friendship on this journey.
Number 4, luxury watches. Decline. During the COVID pandemic, the price of luxury watches reached an immense high. With people inside all day, they decided to spend their disposable income on things like watches instead of traveling or eating out.
They say time is money, but some seem to have taken this saying a little too seriously. Enter luxury watches, exquisite timepieces that cost more than a small country's GDP.
Economies have had a while to recover now, making fancy watches cheaper. It's not quite a hard decline. Instead, it feels more like the market returning to normal after a massive peak.
Prices of luxury watches plunged by 32% from a 2022 peak. Rolex prices fell by 27%.
On the bright side, this makes it a great time to expand your watch collection. They probably won't make you a quick profit, but given how sought after they've been historically in the long term, you're likely to make your money back.
If you've got $10,000, $20,000 to burn, you really want a watch, you're probably gonna go to the resale market because the watch that you want is gonna be available there. And so the prices on the resale market have then gone up because there's more people going to that market.
Number 3, Magic the Gathering, Explode. Since it was first released over 30 years ago in 1993, it's become one of the world's most lucrative trading card games. This has led to them collaborating with tons of franchises.
There's really only one word to describe it. Magic.
If this trend continues, someday almost all fictional characters will be in Magic. In 2025, a Final Fantasy set was released, which became the most expensive set in the game's history. You might expect it to decline in value after this, but that's not the case. In 2026, there are even more collaborations lined up. This means that the market is being increasingly dominated by collectors.
We each have something special that gives us strength. Together, we become
legendary. Unfortunately for players, that means it's getting ridiculously expensive. Additionally, you can't opt out of playing non-Magic properties. The majority are legal and competitive.
Dude, it was complete brutality. You've never seen anything so ruthless. It was seriously almost hard to watch.
Number 3, Classic Cars, Decline. A lot of people would expect something as charming as an old-fashioned car to always maintain its value, given it's in working order. According to Haggerty's Guide, almost 80% of all classic cars either decreased in value or remained the same in 2025.
Here, it's the first time we've seen that in a while. If you look year-to-date, classic car prices are down 7%. It is the worst performing collectible asset class right now.
This trend is also caused by a boom during the pandemic, where they rose rapidly in value. Another theory for the decline is that people only buy classic cars they remember as a kid. So as time goes on, cars from the 60s and 70s are becoming less popular. Car companies are also manufacturing a ton of new vehicles, which tend to be more fuel efficient, therefore lowering maintenance costs.
Is it the hybrid engine that goes for miles and miles? What if it's all of that and more?
Number 2, Retro Games, Explode. Not only are new video games becoming more costly, but old ones are too. As gamers grow up, they become nostalgic for the consoles they played as kids. This means consoles will have phases of being cheap, then demand increases as gamers grow older, and they suddenly spike.
At this point, a cynical person might think that you are offering just what we need when we need it most.
That person would be right, Rupert. Supply and demand. And it won't be cheap this time.
These systems have all been phased out of production years ago. So demand increases, but supply does not. Take genuine old Pokemon cartridges, for example.
There's another credit on Pikachu's charge account.
We've got to grab it.
I know we gotta grab some rare Pokemon for the boss, but it wouldn't be such a bad idea if we grabbed a little bite to eat, would it?
They can sell for hundreds, even without a box. An unopened copy will fetch a far higher price. At least it's easier than ever to emulate retro games, making physical copies only collector items.
Many, many hours spent playing this as a kid. And that's precisely the point.
A lot of these people, again, since it's mostly nostalgia-based, are buying their childhood back.
Number 2, Funko Pops, Decline.
Well, the bubble has popped.
No, you just think it has.
During the 2010s, it felt like these toys were in every single shop. Now they've been on their way out for some time. In 2025, Funko's earnings dropped immensely, and they're now in a difficult financial situation. This is due to a handful of reasons, like them oversaturating the market with products. People are also just bored with them, so they've moved on to other trends.
It's no longer a collectible!
That one. Oh my God! Oh.
Fans also criticize the company for a lack of creativity, with newer models being only slightly different from their prior products. Still, the rarest Pops can sell for tens of thousands, like the rare golden Kinder Joy Harry Potter.
Really?
Hey, she's only interested in you because she thinks you're the chosen one.
But I am the chosen one. Okay, sorry. Kidding.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Cassettes explode.
What is the appeal of cassette tapes? Is it the audio quality? Is it the nostalgia? What's going on?
Well, it's certainly not the audio quality.
Vinyl has been popular again for years now. Despite their inconvenience, people love them. Now cassette tapes are experiencing a similar resurgence. They are a clunky way to listen to music, plus they're fairly low in quality, but that doesn't stop people from loving them.
People who weren't even born when cassettes were the norm are feeding the rebound, with 9% of Gen Z music listeners purchasing a cassette in the past year.
Mainstream artists like Taylor Swift sell their new albums on cassettes now, with many fetching a reasonable price. There are a variety of reasons people would buy cassettes. A main one is that people simply like collecting physical music for their favorite artists and albums. It's also nostalgic, plus can serve as a fashion accessory if you're going for a retro look.
Olivia Alexander's sister collects them.
I was confused because she doesn't have a cassette player.
So she can't listen to them?
No, I've been working on getting her a cassette player for either her birthday or Christmas.
Number 1. Labubus decline.
Oh my god, like the one that I want, like it's sold out, it's so hard to get.
The Labubu craze peaked in 2024 and 25. These toy monsters are produced by Pop Mart, which played a large part in making them a global brand. It all began when a member of Blackpink was spotted wearing one. Then they exploded almost overnight. As 2025 drew to a close, it became obvious that Labubu's peak was behind them.
The Prince of Labubu character Luck, launched in April this year, peaked in June, where it was valued above 500 yuan or close to $70 on the secondary market. However, it has now dropped to less than half. The prices of other characters in the series too have reportedly fallen.
If you've got any rare Labubus lying around, now might be the time to sell them. Pop Mart is likely trying to prevent this decline. Given how many different products the company has, they're probably safe to keep making a profit with fewer Labubus.
If you go to Pop Mart's website, you're gonna see a lot more IPs. Some of the IPs, they signed a deal with the artist. Some of the IPs were developed directly within their teams.
What's your favorite thing to collect? And do you collect it for the value or simply the fun? Let us know in the comments below.